Today we're here to talk about Paul George. Obviously the franchise is very happy to be able to have Paul be a part of us for the future. We think that he's going to be the type of player that we all envision. We know what he's already accomplished. We also think that going forward he'll continue to improve, do the things necessary to be the face of the franchise and take us to places we haven't been for a long time. He loves to shoot the three a little bit too much, but other than that, he does a wonderful job for us, and couldn't ask to have a better person and a better player on our squad, and we're just honored to have him.
Mr. Bird, Mr. Herb Simon, Mr. Donnie Walsh, and really the whole front office, for giving me this opportunity. I did a terrible job. I was supposed to have a poker face throughout this whole situation, but my heart was really here, and I couldn't really see myself going anywhere else. Now that I'm in this position, man, it's really doing everything that I can and everything in my will to get us to that next step and be that guy in this community and really take ownership and a leadership role. And again, I can't be much more happier to be here in Indiana and call this my home. It makes you, it makes me want to go out there and guard the best players and really try to perform at a high level, because our fans really take pride in it, and I take pride in it. So it was a no-brainer for me. I feel like I'm nowhere close to being the player I want to be, but every year I seem to take a hurdle, take a jump to get closer to where I want to be. And me being 23 is really the start of me understanding who I am as a player, as a person.
Well, we always come to a point in a small market and standing on election tax. You're always going to have get to a point where you're going to have some problems, and you might have to move some players around. But our goal right now is to keep everybody we have. We think we've got a strong team, and when the time comes we have to do something, we'll do it. But right now we're going to play this year and keep the guys together and really go for it. I mean, we're all in this year, and we can talk about the future all we want. You never know what's going to happen in the future, but right now I'm pretty satisfied where we're at.
I just see myself as our guy, our team's guy. And whatever it is, it has to start with me. And I'm fully fine with taking that role and taking that leadership.
We forget about him and Lance are just 23, 24 years old, and we expect so much. I'm not going to sit here and put a ton of pressure on a young man. We know what he can do. Like I tell every kid, how much better can you get year to year? And Paul's proven he's done that. We don't know what's going to happen in 5 or 6 years from now, but my expectation is he'll be one of the top players in the league. Right now he's proved from the third team. He's one of the top 15, 20 players in the league. Do we expect him to be a first teamer? Yeah, we do. And if he is, it helps both of us. We both benefit from it.
I probably wave at about 20 or 30 people every time I go home. And it's pretty crazy, since I just recently, purchased a house in Geist, which I love. And the whole community, I have kids bringing me grapes. It's just crazy. And I've never felt, so a part of something and a part of a community like that. Even growing up, in my hometown, it's just different. So, it's love here. It's really love here. And, somewhere I really love to call my home.
I always hear about players letting up after they achieve the money that they've always dreamed of. Not this kid. This boy's a real deal. His family's done a great job of raising him. Like I said, he's not only great on the court, but he's greater off the court. He just told you he cares about the community, which we strive for all of our players to get out in the community and do things, which they do. I don't worry about Paul George.